News for you. WIS is following a story of dog abuse in Kershaw County. Deputies made an arrest after discovering 21 dogs, 9 of which were puppies, bloodied, beaten, and being trained to fight. The dogs now are being cared for in the Walter Crowe Animal Shelter in Camden, where Sharon Jones is the director. Sharon, I applaud you for what you do. Describe the scene when you guys got there the other night after the deputies had made this discovery.
Well, everything went pretty well. There was a couple of them that were bloody and not a real pretty sight, but the rest of them were pretty calm and easy to deal with, and the puppies were, of course, adorable.
They had on these horrible collars
Yes.
with the thick chains, and these dogs were being trained to fight
Yes.
each other,
Yes.
right?
Yes, and some of the chains outweighed the dogs.
How, as a person who loves animals, I got so many people on Facebook saying they want to do something. How do they spot something like this? And who should they call? Do they call law enforcement, humane society, animal control?
All of the above. If you suspect someone that is fighting dogs, then as a citizen, it's your job to report it. Don't let people get away with fighting and cruelty. You can call your local animal control, a sheriff, and there's also a hotline that you can call for pit bull fighting. If someone wants to give us a call at the animal shelter, we can hand out that number.
And let's talk about these pit bulls specifically.
Yes.
They get a very bad rap. There are a lot of pit bulls that are horrible animals, unfortunately. But I know a lot of pit bulls.
They weren't born that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of pit bulls. I have friends with pit bulls, and they make some of the most wonderful pets.
They do.
Why then are they getting such a bad rap? Is it because of the way they're raised?
It's the way they're bred, and it's the way they're raised, and it's the way they're treated now. They're not treated as a family pet because they're not a family pet. They are out there to fight and make money.
The Walter Crowe Animal Shelter, when you brought all these dogs in, you had to take the dogs you currently were housing and put them outside. Not get rid of them, but you had to put them outside.
We had to put them outside. We don't like to keep our dogs outside. We like to keep them in. And we had to remove our dogs and put them outside to make room for all the pit bulls. We don't have but 20 runs, and we had 10 adult dogs come in, well, 12, and now we're down to 10.
I have to wrap this segment, but for people who want to help, you guys need a new shelter, especially for situations like this where you have way too many dogs to care for.
Yeah.
They can go to your website or to your Facebook page to make a donation, right?
Correct.
And that will certainly help, or at least a donation to help these pit bulls that have been so
you can make a
cruel.
donation for the pit bulls, and you can also make a donation to help us with our building fund. And that will also be matched right now by Austin and Lane Meyer of Columbia.
Awesome.
Yes.
The information is on WISTV.com under the big red 10. I will put this interview on my website, my Facebook pages, and our WIS website, as well as your contact information so that people can help.
Great.
Thank you so much for what you're doing
thank you.
for those dogs who are so innocent but have had such a rough life. Thank you.